I have watched my best friend leave him 4 times. She is back with him again. The first time Sophia left Marcus, I drove 40 minutes across town at 10 at night with wine and snacks and the full intention of being exactly the kind of friend the situation required. We sat on her floor and she cried and told me everything, and I told her she deserved better and she agreed, and we stayed up until 2 in the morning, and I drove home feeling like we had done something real. 6 weeks later, they were back together. I did not say much the first time. People go back. It happens. I kept my feelings mostly to myself and told her I was there for her no matter what, and I meant it. The second time she left, I was less surprised and more careful. I listened, I showed up, I said the same things in slightly different words. 6 weeks roughly, and then back together again. This time she told me he had really listened and that things were going to be different. By the third time, I had started to understand what the pattern actually was. Marcus is not a bad person. I want to say that clearly because the story is easier if he is and he is not. He does not shout at her or control her or frighten her. He is just absent in all the ways that matter to Sophia specifically. He forgets things she told him were important. He cancels plans without much guilt. He is physically there and emotionally somewhere else entirely. Interested enough to stay, but not enough to show up in the ways she actually needs. The kind of neglect that is hard to name because it does not look like anything from the outside. And Sophia, who has more love to give than almost anyone I know, keeps trying to reach him and coming back bruised when she cannot, and leaving and then missing him and going back. The cheating started after the second time they got back together. Not his, hers. She told me about it in the same breath as telling me they were back together the third time, casually, like she had already filed it somewhere that did not require further examination. The fourth time she left, I said more than I should have. Not cruelly, but honestly, and at a volume she had not asked for. I told her I could see the cycle, and I thought she could too. I told her that going back to someone who does not make you feel chosen is not the same as working on a relationship, even if it feels like trying. She listened to all of it, and then she said, I think I just love him. And I did not have an answer for that, because she was right. She does love him. That is not the problem. That was 11 weeks ago. She is back with him again. I found out through Instagram. A photo of them at a restaurant, her smiling in the way she smiles when things feel okay. I stared at it for longer than I needed to, and then put my phone down and sat with the particular exhaustion of caring about someone who keeps choosing something you can see is hurting them. I texted her saying she looked happy, and she sent back a heart emoji, and that was it. I do not know what I am supposed to do with this. The version of me from 2 years ago would have had an opinion and shared it. The current version has run out of new ways to say the same things and has started wondering whether saying them is actually for her benefit or for mine. Whether I am trying to help her or trying to resolve my own discomfort at watching this happen, which are different things even though they feel similar from the inside. She is not in danger. She is not being harmed. She is a grown person making choices about her own life that I would not make and that I think are costing her something. But that is not the same as it being my place to intervene endlessly. I love Sophia. That has not changed. I am still her friend, and I will still show up when she calls and still listen when she needs me to.